PhotoShelter is the leader in online portfolio websites and tools for professional photographers. We help you get business, do business, and keep business.
That's a great question, and I do editorial work. I still do editorial work. One of the first questions that I ask when I say to, one of the first questions I ask is that once we get into the process of talking about creative and what they're looking for, is I ask them what budget are they trying to work within. And the operative word in that sentence is trying. Just because they have a budget, even editorial clients, even though they say, well, our day rate, and I hate that word, but and then in one of my conversations with Grover a while back, we talked about banishing the phrase day rate. Is they have some flexibility in that because they can say, well, okay, I don't want to do it for let's say it's $550 for the day. That's what a magazine is throwing at you. Oh, our day rate's $550. Well, there's two ways to hit that. Well, can I have a prep day? And a prep day is a prep day. It's another $550. And the other thing you can ask is, well, is that against space? And if it's a guarantee against space, then if the photo runs a quarter page, you still get your $550. But if it runs as a double truck or 4 photos across, half pages, then you end up making more. Appropriately so, because it's, they're using more of your photos. And so in the editorial realm, there are other ways. Another way that works very effectively when you're talking to a client is saying to them when they say, well, our day rate is $500 or our day rate is $450. The next follow-on question, aside from, well, can I get a production day or is to say plus expenses, right? And I say that because, for example, a lot of the Condé Nast publications will pay a photographer $450, and then what they do though with that is that's just for the photographer, just for their time. In addition to that, they pay for every lens rental, every C-stand, every sandbag, every softbox, every lighting pack, every assistant. Everything is line item accounted for. And I'll give you an example. I helped out a colleague of mine a couple of years back who was doing a project for one of those publications, and he asked me to assist. I'm not really one that goes out and does assist, so it was more of a friendly favor to a friend than anything else. And in the end, my bill as the person who brought a bunch of my photo equipment and my assisting rate was $1,800. And so there are creative ways that you and a photo editor can work to get you the appropriate rates for what you're doing. And the key is to know how to ask them, and also to just be creative in how you have that conversation so that they can give you that right money. But more importantly, if they're saying to you, oh, our assignment for this is $300 and it costs more to rent the equipment to bring it, even if you own it, you shouldn't be taking that assignment because it's a lost leader.